Morning, everybody. I'm Doug.
I'm Chris.
Let's talk a little bit about Sleepy Joe.
Okay, my question would be this. First question. Which Sleepy Joe do you want to talk about? Do you want Sleepy Joe that didn't want schools to become a jungle when he didn't want black people going and mixing? Do you want to talk about where he sniffs all the little girls' hair? Do you want to talk about the lady that just been in there that's mad at the Democratic Party because they're promoting rape? Which Sleepy Joe?
Sleepy Joe. Basement Sleepy Joe. You know, I honest to God, I think if what they're planning on doing is, if he does get in office, they'll get him out and then put Kamala.
Well, I mean, if you go by the mistakes that both of them have made just this past week, they already know that. Kamala already knows it.
Well, I've seen a couple of interviews and speeches that they've done, and they're calling it the Harrison and Biden.
Well, if you listen to it, there's both of them have done it where they talked about the Harris administration won't allow this or won't do that.
Yeah.
And both of them have done it.
Yeah. So I don't think Sleepy Joe going to be the one in office. And if they don't pull him out, then you got the Democrats, the Pelosi and
even if
Schumer.
Even if they don't pull him out, I mean, you look at who's surrounding him and who's doing all of his inner circle. AOC.
Yeah.
What's the other guy, the communist guy? Lost all those times. Either way, the one he wants everything to be a communism. Everybody he's got backing him inner circle is all far left. I mean, far left. See, they're trying to push him as a moderate. There's nothing moderate about him.
You know what was funny? Is I seen him got off an airplane the other day, and he's waving. He's waving to the audience, but there's nobody there.
Nope.
How the hell, Joe?
I think in some ways he's just trying. You know, you have to wonder: is he trying to lie to the public to make him think that there's somebody there, or does he really think there's somebody there? Either way is bad.
Really bad. I mean, waving to a tarmac out, walking off of an airplane, and there's nobody there. That's pretty sad for the Democrats. It's pretty sad for him.
I think he's just upset because he couldn't fill a high school gym and Trump is filling stadiums.
Yeah. Poor old Joe. But if they do get in office, and it's no laughing matter, they're coming for all your liberties. Your guns, they're coming for them first.
Guns isn't even, well, guns will be the first ones because that'll end your capability of fighting back.
Yeah.
But, I mean, literally speaking, all your liberty. You won't have, I mean, we'll be just like, you know, countries in the old USSR, Cuba, Venezuela, everything that everyone's leaving in other countries will become.
Yeah. Sleepy Joe. If he gets elected, how long do you give him before they pull him out and put Harrison in?
I mean, for us to see or just in general period?
In general period.
I don't think he's ever going to make it.
No, I don't think he's going to make it either.
No, I mean, he, right now, even if he makes it in office, let's say they elect him and November 3rd he goes in office, he's a poster boy. He's never going to be in charge of anything.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
In any way, shape, or form.
But I think they're going to pull him out. And if Trump wins, they're getting a coup together now to try to take over the government. You know what? That doesn't work out very good.
It never does, but they and if you look at how it's planning out and watch, it's all the people they're gonna the Antifa and the Black Lives Matter that they're gonna throw out as fodder in front. That way they have
that's what they did in the Vietnam War too.
You know
Do
what it's
remember
called?
that?
You know what it's called? It's called plausible deniability.
Sleepy Joe. You know, it's kind of creepy. We'll stop calling him Sleepy. We'll call him Creepy Joe.
It's because that's what he was called. Remember when he was sniffing all the little kids?
Yeah,
That was Creepy Joe.
How do you?
Oh wait, hold on. Isn't that what Kamala and a bunch of them were running on the fact of, you know?
Yeah.
No, wait. Kamala didn't think that he was a rapist. She wasn't sure about that. She didn't think that, or no, she didn't think that he was a racist. Even though she was one of the people that he was talking about, apparently she was on the second bus. She didn't think that he was a racist, but she did, and she's on record, believe that he did those inappropriate things to that woman.
Creepy Joe. I like how he walks up behind the women and gives them massages.
And kids too.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
I don't call him a pedophile because I don't know, but a possible pedophile. I will say it all the time, and it's kind of weird. You don't just, I'm sorry.
And you can't have it's kind of getting off track, but you can't have a conversation with a Democrat if you're a Republican. They have blinders on. Joe's not a pedophile.
Do you know how many Democrats I talk to that aren't, even the ones that are still going to vote Democratic, they're not voting for Biden. They don't care who it is. You could throw the guy next door up there under the Democratic ticket. They would not care. They're only voting on because CNN and MSN have told them all this stuff about Trump. That's it. That's what they're voting on. They're not voting for Biden.
Yeah. And Trump left a hell of a life.
Yeah.
He left a hell of a life. And I pray Trump gets in because he's not coming for my guns. He's not coming for my liberties. He's working for the average Joe in America.
He always has.
Because he is, over the years that I've seen him on interviews, he hates politics. He hates the government. And the reason he hates it is because the swamp.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you have to remember, he was in the original, if you see him on Barbara Walters, the interview he did when they first asked him about becoming a presidential candidate, he was actually a Democrat. Mm-hmm. He backed all the Democratic parties. It wasn't until they started changing and going crazy that he left the Democratic Party.
I hope he gets in. I tell you the truth. I hope he gets in, and then Junior runs in 4 more years.
I don't know if he'll run in 4. Honestly,
he needs to. He needs to, but I think a lot of it's going to depend on what if the Democrats do get in office, what changes they make. I don't think anybody of any kind of influence will run again because it's not going to matter. You don't hear nothing about Biden's son anymore that much.
Yeah, you do. You just don't hear it on MSN and CNN.
Yeah,
you hear it everywhere else.
I haven't heard his name in a long time. All the money that he makes, all the money that he got. How did Biden get rich? How does his son get rich?
Politics.
Crooked politics.
Yes.
And
they didn't have money before.
Why aren't they looking into it? Why ain't the Justice Department looking into it?
Because that's the way politics runs. It's like, what was it? Benjamin Franklin. He said it best. He said, politics is supposed to be a term of service like you do at a church or anything like that. It's supposed to be a term of service. You get done with it, and then you go back to your life, whatever business you created, whatever business you want to do, whether it be a farmer or a printer, whatever.
Now, did our forefathers, I haven't looked this up, did our forefathers make it to where congressmen can make a career? Or did Congress change that?
It wasn't really a change. It was just something that happened. It was meant to be, like I said, Benjamin Franklin said, Congress is a term of service. You do your service to the country, then you go back to your life.
Yeah.
You know, things were supposed to be paid for you while you did it because you were doing a service to your country. And then you went back. It was not supposed to be a career. Just like the presidency was not limited until I think it was Roosevelt. Roosevelt is when, because he was getting ready to run for, I think it was like a 5th term. And Congress said, nope, you're not allowed. No matter what the people wanted, you're not allowed because that's too much power for one person. But yet Congress can run for life.
I'm Doug.
I'm Chris.
Just a little bit of thought that we had. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to talk more about it, put it in the comments down below.
Let us know if you think it's sleepy or creepy.
Yeah, sleepy or creepy. Or if you think that what I said was right, you know, they're gonna, if they do get in office, are they gonna pull Joe out of the office and put her in the office? And if they do that, it's kind of, we're in trouble. We're in trouble if they get in anyway. But give it a thumbs up, write it in the comments, and subscribe. We'll talk to you later. Bye.